Okay, y'all. Quick little story. 28 years ago, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and I lived just off of Belmont Blvd, but I definitely didn't live in a house like this. I can tell you that much. I was eating beans and rice at the time, trying to be a music artist. This house is on the prestigious Belmont Blvd. Tons of historic houses. It is a fairly busy street, hence Boulevard, but it's sort of like this beautiful historic district. You can see people walking across the street. There's sidewalks on both sides. I want to thank Jackson Carroll and his team for getting us in this one. Now, at the end of it, I'm going to tell you what my 3 top features are in this house at the very end. So stick around for that. Historic house built in the 1920s. It's listed just under $4.1 million. It's a full renovation, but this is a historic house, so it can't just be torn down. So basically, it's an old house with modern day amenities. Looks like it's been completely restuccoed. Gorgeous finishes, wood, feels very period to the house, which is the whole idea behind the Historic Commission. Now, let's go inside because every room has something absolutely gorgeous that you're gonna wanna see. Now, when I walked in here, I immediately thought of Burberry when I saw this wallpaper. I don't know where the designer got it from, but kudos to her. It's gorgeous. This room is awesome. It feels like it could use a piano or something in here. But also, what a beautiful little sitting room. Pay attention in this house as we do the tour to the light fixtures, even that one. Look at that. Now, what I can tell you about this house, here's a mirror, or this entranceway, is that as pretty as it is when you walk in here and see this, it's even prettier when you're standing over there looking back this way. Okay, let's keep going. Extra wide hallways, which actually is kind of period to the house. And then this beautiful study. Now, I just learned that the designer used the same color, which I love, on the walls that's in the Henry. The Henry is a restaurant that opened last year in Nashville, Tennessee in 12 South, just down the street from me. They have great breakfast. They're not known for the breakfast, but that's where I try to take breakfast meetings. And I just think it's so moody, especially off this cream color. It really pops. Now, let's go into the primary. I really love the location of the primary. Also, they have closets galore. They have utilized nobody needs to really see the closets, but they've utilized every bit of space. Perfect bedroom, as far as I am concerned, for a house like this. They spent more of the square footage in this layout on the bathroom and the closet, which I think is more important. Still plenty big. You've got beautiful symmetry, beautiful detail on the ceiling. Again, a moment for the light fixture. Okay, now, yeah, not too shabby. But this is what you get for $4 million. This light fixture is gorgeous, but what I love that they did, and I'm not sure it was even intentional, is when you turn and pan over to this killer shower, which is a steam shower, by the way, you can see the light fixture mirrored in this, again, creating beautiful symmetry. So there we have it. Potty room over there. And then after you pass the double vanities, you're gonna enter into a gorgeous closet. You've heard me say this before. I love when the closet is situated at the front of the house. I think there's really pretty light in here. They've done the washer dryer hookups for a stackable. And if somebody says, I don't know, I don't really want to have a closet in front of windows, cover them. Draperies. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're gonna enter the dining. Now, I love, again, moment for the fixture. I love all of the symmetry with the original windows. I say original windows, original placement of windows, but I do believe everything from this point forward is an addition on the house. You would never know it because they've really kept the architectural details. This color drenching between the color that they used in the study, I think it's the same. And the wallpaper is stunning. This is a Taj Mahal quartz, I think quartz, not quartzite. A moment for all of these beautiful details. Gorgeous. Now, this quartz, Taj Mahal quartzite from, I think, Brazil is also repeated over here, just like the color was repeated in the study and the half bath. No light fixture was not checked off a really beautiful list of like, hey, it has to be the best. Focal points and symmetry in quite literally every bedroom. And then you have this pantry, or like pantry style, open pantry over here, which feels a little bit more like almost like a gorgeous coffee nook. So for the pretty things, you have some ability to hide, but then you also have this scullery in between the dining room and the kitchen. And this forest green tile, oh, again, matched with the color drenched with the wall. I say color drenched with the wall because it's almost a perfect match. Gorgeous cabinetry. Oh, this is a second dishwasher. So brilliant. Is that? Okay, that's a drawer. Now, this house does come fully equipped with an elevator. So for people who are aging, I think that's a really important piece to this puzzle because, you know, you want to make sure that you're not going to outgrow the house in that way, especially at this price point, if you're settled in, but also makes it easy to load furniture in and out. There's where the elevator would come up, and this is your big bonus room. Moment for the light fixture. Games room closet over there. And up here is where you're going to have your bedrooms. Now, this is a 5-bedroom house, 5 bathrooms. This is your, I would say, your primary laundry room, although we did see washer and dryer hookups downstairs in the primary bedroom. You've got another bathroom right here that is open. Oh my goodness, look at this tile. Whoops. Let me turn on these lights here. Gorgeous. It's open from the hallway and then into this bedroom. Closet's actually quite large for what I call a guest or a children's bedroom. Okay, now, another closet, which makes this another bedroom or a really cute little office, little play area. And yet another bedroom. Beautiful closets off the front of the house. They really did a good job. They didn't skimp on anything. Even the rods match the hardware. I mean, everything's really well thought out. Okay, love the penny stone tile, but they've also done it in a way that's interesting with the little stripe. And another bathroom. Okay, we're not done yet, guys. This is a lot of house to get through. Also, there is a dadu, so it's a detached dwelling. It's a really big thing in Nashville, Tennessee, if you're not from here. A lot of people use it as a guest suite. Some people use it as an Airbnb, which of course, or a short-term rental, which of course you can do if this is your primary residence and you get a permit. Okay, before we go downstairs to the basement, and don't think basement, because you're going to want to see this. This is a beautiful covered and screened in porch right off the living. I love this for entertaining. I love this for a fall day in Nashville where you can keep both doors open. Now let's go downstairs. I also love that they didn't just do blonde floors. There's a tinge of warmth in the floor color, which I think is design forward. And you have basically a third living room. So another bonus area, rec room, tons of windows. And I understand why they did all these windows, because that's your view. And we're gonna go out there in a second. But before we do, I want you to know just how much square footage you have here. Storage. More storage. This is where your elevator comes in down to the basement. Basically, you have a mudroom right here. That's the original stone. Huge room here. Could make for a great bunk room for the kids, for sleepovers. Tons of storage. Courtney, don't take me to the basement. Y'all, we have tornadoes in Nashville, so I'm taking you to the basement. Spray foam insulation. This is the stuff that matters. Tankless hot water heater. Again, matters. And one more bedroom with an ensuite. I love that they did carpet in this. I'm not a big fan of carpet, but I think in a basement, and it's hard to even call this I mean, it is a basement, but it's all above grade. And you're gonna walk out right here onto another covered area. This is gorgeous checkered tile, built-in grill, turf, freshly poured concrete with French drains over here, and a pool. Now this is bigger than a plunge pool. Actually looks quite deep. But even city living can accommodate a pool. Okay, let's head into the dadu. Hello. Just doing the finishing touches here. So this is your garage. You have double doors off a parking pad in the back. Storage. An alleyway that's very typical with city living in Nashville. Okay, and access to the dadu. Now, I love where they put the access point, because if you did want to short-term rental this, somebody could quite literally park right here in the back and enter right here. It's only laundry hookups right here. So stackable washer and dryer. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness. Love the deep moody color in here. Love the finishes. This is gorgeous. Utilizing every bit of this extra space. And then, so you have, I call it a studio apartment, a one-bedroom studio apartment, full bath. Even in the dadu, still very well thought out tile. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna head back into the house. And when we get there, I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite design features. Now this was really hard because I think so many things have been done well. I put the pool and the backyard initially on that list, but then when I saw the rest of the house, I was like, I've got to narrow this down. So, though I think they did an extraordinary job on utilizing the space in the backyard. Yes?
You scared me.
What's that?
I said, you scared me.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, honey.
I'm running over here with a boy. I'm here. I'm with Metro. I'm doing the inspection for the school and everything.
Perfect, awesome. He thinks I'm the owner, but I'm not the owner. Okay, so 3 favorite spots, design features, or something to that nature. First one, I gasped when I saw this half bath. I think the half bath is it's such an important moment for the house. It is one of the most used rooms for all of your guests. And people don't give it the attention that it deserves. And boy, did they. This wallpaper, the color drenching, the thoughtfulness of using the color from the Henry, the Taj Mahal counter, the finishes, 10 out of 10. Okay. Next thing, whoops, I'm going in the wrong way. On the first round, I did not pay near enough attention to the shower. This shower was a big expense. It is a fully functioning steam shower. This little nozzle right here apparently is what gives off that steam. This beautiful tile detail, the bench seat. I, feel like a lot of people pay a lot of money for memberships to go to steam rooms these days. So I just think it was such a nice addition. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to feature here, and I changed it at the last minute, is this exterior. This is a historic home. And these historic homes are what made Nashville, Nashville. So when somebody tears it down, or when they can't tear it down, decides to make it look like it didn't belong back in the day, it's such an injustice to the neighborhood. And the designer, the developers, the builder, I feel like everybody took great care in preserving Nashville and preserving its history. And so I want to give them 2 thumbs up. This is a beautiful feature to the home. It has modern day amenities now, but it still belongs. So, okay, 4.1, a little bit less, 5.5, so 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 5,500 square feet in the main house, another 600 square feet in the dadu, and worth every penny according to me.